Welcome to Florida Men on Florida Man with Greg, Wayne, Josh, and Cameron, the podcast where Floridians discuss the legends, lore, and crazy stories that always seem to take place in Florida. Well, welcome, guys.
Hey,
yes,
glad
hello.
to be here.
We are here not in our studio. We are in a wonderful place in downtown Lakeland, our hometown, called Thom Downs Antiques.
Right.
Now,
Yeah.
this
a little
place is
spooky.
special.
It's something.
Right. It's something.
It's special. Now, if you can hear the nerves in Josh's voice, I don't think he's been this nervous in 12 episodes.
Well, yeah. Well, 12 episodes for sure. There's a lot of expensive wood around us.
Right.
And you know, my habits of just running around bouncing into walls. And
Like
now
a bull.
I can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you knock one thing over, the show's in debt forever.
Bingo.
Yeah. It would
No,
probably put us under. Yeah.
usually when we're done taping an episode, Josh does a ceremonial celebration dance. It's violent. It's beautiful.
It's like a boxer that bounces off the rings back and forth
Right.
to celebrate.
So we're
But
not
I can't
doing-
do that here.
We're not doing that tonight, but we're going to get into the location a little more as the episode goes on. But the rest of the show is show as normal. Cameron's got headlines. He's wearing a shirt right now that says, "I've got headlines,"
I love it.
and we're ready for him.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Okay. Headlines.
Headlines.
All right. We have two Florida men to start us off tonight.
Come on.
Two Polk County
Oh, God.
grave robbers stole skulls to build a religious shrine.
Okay.
We're just going to start it off strong.
Let's come out swinging.
What is
Right,
the
come
crime?
out swinging. So we have two men that were arrested for robbing graves.
Okay.
And then taking 4 skulls out of these graves
Okay.
in Lake County to build what they say was a religious ceremonial purpose.
Yeah.
They didn't say why exactly
Yeah.
or what the religion or what the
Doesn't matter at this point.
It doesn't matter, right? You stole heads.
Now, are they protected? Yeah.
Heads or skulls.
I think
Heads really personalizes it for me.
right.
Now I feel bad. Like skulls, I'm like, who cares?
It's
right?
skulls.
Yeah.
now you're like, they
Domes?
stole some heads. That's illegal.
Yeah, that's niche.
So one of the guys was caught in Polk County because of DNA evidence on cigars that were found near the graves. And so that led them to one of the suspects. And as soon as he was caught by police, he was like, yeah, this other guy did it with me. I'll
Oh,
give you his
wow.
name. I'll tell
Okay.
you exactly who he
Terrible
is.
friend.
Right, terrible friend. So what they did was, like I said, they took 4 skulls. Josh doesn't like it. And then, but at their house, they were found with a total of 6 skulls, a hand, partial arm, and several
Wow.
large bones within what
the
appeared to
crap?
be some sort of religious shrine.
Well, now are they protected under like the
The religious
Oh,
shrine
yeah.
Act.
Civil
the
liberties.
Religious Shrine Act?
Right, yeah.
But I wonder, did the police maybe double check and make sure that they actually got the body parts from a grave? Because they could just be serial killers.
That was what happened. Was they the graves were like the first clue. They found these graves that were like dug up, and then they found these cigar ashes that were
Yeah.
not ashes, but a cigar butt, and that was kind of what led them to it.
This isn't
don't
the first
know if-
time we've had people get caught because of leaving behind cigars and cigarettes. Like the
that
DNA,
right?
that's such a common
Yeah.
thing. Like,
I mean, plus you're littering.
If
I mean,
you're-
that might
yeah,
be the worst
probably
crime
the worst
here.
crime.
I think
here, yeah.
littering, if I'm going to be honest,
Tell us.
I don't want to preach, but like littering is a little
Here he
worse than
goes.
stealing heads.
Right.
And I've said
Well-
that for a bit.
Right. And they had a good excuse, right? I mean, it was
Yeah, they're
religious
building
purposes.
Skull ashtrays.
I've heard of
So-
religions doing stranger things.
Oh, okay.
on.
So basically, these two guys are being held on $40,000 bond each, which
Okay.
feels kind of low, but
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
same time, like I guess they didn't kill somebody.
I'm just
and, like,
glad
just take
that
their head.
I'm just glad they're being charged
oh yeah, for sure.
because
I
I've
don't know if I want to join a religion that I have to dig a 6-foot ditch.
No,
first
I think
to just get
in
a
the
shrine.
first whatever ceremony or service is held, if that comes up in like natural conversation,
Can you help me
I'm
dig
out.
a hole? I think.
so
I'm-
just to
I'm good
clarify,
here.
you're good with the head stealing, just
That's
not
cool.
the work going into it.
The dome stealing.
Oh, okay.
you know,
Right, I
or
got you.
skull stealing, but a head, if it's got. Anyways,
It's got a face on it.
yeah, that's where I draw the line. If it's
Okay.
got a face on
Perfect. All right, let's move on.
I like
so-
that one.
You like?
I like
it.
that.
All right,
one.
let's end it here.
All right, so we have a Largo teacher
Okay.
that is got in trouble because she wasn't happy that her students, 4 students specifically, were not properly wearing their face mask at school. So
Okay.
this
Gotcha.
Largo teacher, she's a veteran teacher. She's been teaching for 21 years. 18 of them have been at Largo High School.
Okay.
Well,
So she's got tenure.
As a teacher,
Right.
Cam, you
I don't
probably
think that
come
exists
across
in high
this.
school, but yeah,
What?
tenure.
Oh, that doesn't?
I think so.
I've never heard of it.
I got to cancel my college plans then. 'Cause that's what I was going in for. But as a teacher, you probably come across this.
Right. Well, I'll get to that in a second.
here he goes.
So she wasn't happy about the face mask, which obviously kids don't want to wear them. Nobody wants to wear them.
Sure.
Okay.
Get 'em. Get
Anyways, they weren't wearing them properly, so she takes aerosol disinfectant out and basically sprays their faces with it.
Okay.
Oh, in the face. Okay.
Yeah,
the
it said in the
face.
towards their face and their bodies.
Yeah.
So I don't
because
know what,
coronavirus it travels south.
right.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
gravity.
Right.
So anyway, she's being charged with child abuse.
Yeah.
And so
If you spray children with anything, it's
right,
child abuse.
Right. And so
Is that true?
I've got 2
Okay.
kids.
I don't know. I don't know the rules.
You can't spray them.
I'm concerned that you didn't know that actually, Josh.
I figured you could wet a kid at like the water park with a bucket.
With water?
Yeah.
Yeah, not disinfectant.
And there's not like cops standing around going, you're done.
right.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, she was arrested. What I found interesting was like the county, this is Pinellas County, they won't say whether she's fired or not. So they
Tenure.
also won't say
She's got
when she's
tenure.
coming back. Yeah, maybe you're right. So anyways, yeah, don't do that. I feel like that's like as a teacher,
Here
okay.
it goes.
It is difficult.
Get up
you
on
know,
that
I'm
soapbox.
saying all day, keep your face mask up, all this kind of
Right,
stuff.
yeah.
But I've
right.
never thought like keep your face mask up or I will spray you in the face.
I'm gonna mace
with
these
Lysol.
kids.
Right.
Yeah, that's
But
actually.
but I think it's one of those things where you have to kind of weigh the cost. Do you want to protect all the kids?
Yep.
From the virus, then you mace 4 of them. If you want, if you
Yeah, no, well,
if
it
you
depends
wanted
on
to
the
get
class
out
size.
in the classroom,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
What's her name?
I
Hero?
moved on.
I'm
Honestly.
about to put her in the
Champion.
in the champion corner.
Miss Teach. Let's
Miss
put her in
Teach.
the shame
Oh,
corner.
how
Miss Teach.
apropos for her
Right. So
position.
I actually have another educator that we're about to
That's
shame
what
as
I'm
well.
talking about.
Come on, shame
So
the teachers.
Pinellas Charter School Dean
Yeah.
and his wife are charged for giving beer and marijuana to their teen babysitter.
Okay, what's his last name?
Well, if you got to pay him, you gotta
His
pay him with
last
something.
name is I can't find it actually. Thayer. Adam Thayer is his
Dean
name.
Thayer. Oh, Adam Thayer.
Adam
Yeah.
Thayer.
Gotcha.
So, anyways, they had this babysitter.
Okay.
Okay, this married couple. The
But
babysitter.
no baby. That was the weird thing.
Right.
They just have a
They
baby.
had twins that were 5 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, and so they had this 15-year-old babysitter at the first time that they used this babysitter.
Wow.
Stay home with these 5-year-olds. They went out drinking and partying. You know, they had a babysitter.
Like they
That's
do.
fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
However, the wife texted the babysitter and said, "Hey, if you want any, Dean Thayer has
Whoa.
some weed in the house."
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Yeah.
Sure.
Also, there's alcohol.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
so
This is in
throughout-
one text?
No, throughout 2 years, they had this
Okay.
babysitter that would go to their house.
Whoa.
And between 30 to 40 times they left this babysitter. They would come home, have drinks with her and her friends.
So they're cool. That's all you have to say.
The cool dean.
yeah,
That's what you want to be known for.
So that's, but in a way, though, I think that's cheaper than babysitter fees, is what they were getting at.
Oh,
Because
okay.
they're pricey.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
20 bones
That's the real
an
crime
hour.
is babysitter fees.
Yeah, they
Stop
overcharge.
Stop unionizing.
Well, she
Yeah.
had tenure after that many years.
I think
Right.
she did.
Babysitter.
But here's the thing, though, dude. I think the fact that it started off on the first night when they didn't even know her just shows you how stupid they are. Like
Well,
they
I think there's a lot that shows how stupid.
yeah,
they
but
are.
I'm saying the
Right.
stupid started early. Yeah, and then
Real
it
early.
just they stayed stupid the whole relationship.
So basically, they were saying that the Thayers allowed this babysitter teen and her friends to come over, drink vodka, whiskey, any kind of alcoholic drinks. The babysitter told police that she would get so drunk that she could not function and was worried for the children under an emergency.
Oh, that's why she got fired.
and then they would drive home.
Babysitting duties really dropped off.
Yeah,
Right.
she-
Dean Thayer told on himself because he needed a new babysitter.
That's
One with
so
a less
crazy.
drinking problem.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with these deans and teachers, but
You know, teens these
boredom.
days at
Yeah.
15
Peer pressure strong.
doing pot and vodka.
peer pressure from their employers and deans.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Let's get to a classic Florida man story.
Okay.
So we have a Florida man who rides his airboat on neighborhood streets, deputies say, while he was shooting off fireworks.
Come on.
Okay.
Sounds like my type of neighbors that I have in my neighborhood.
You would see this in your neighborhood.
Oh, easily, yeah.
Right.
No, I have a neighbor kid. He's got to be like 3, and he just screams at the top of his lungs.
That's not a grown man riding an
It
airboat
feels
down the
similar,
streets.
though.
Does that sound similar?
It sounds like an
I've
airboat.
heard that kid scream.
A child playing in the streets is the same as a grown man shooting fireworks
It
off.
feels the same. Though.
Right. So this guy, this guy from Brevard County, I think this happened on New Year's. So give him a little,
well, that makes
Give him a
yeah,
little slack.
little leeway.
He's celebrating.
Right. So police were called because he was riding an airboat down the street, shooting off. I would probably assume if you're driving an airboat and shooting fireworks off at the same time, I would assume that you are probably shooting like those Roman candles.
Yeah,
Right.
for propulsion.
Right, which is a fun game.
That's a
It's
fun
harmless,
game.
right?
That's a fun game.
So he's doing drive-bys on the neighborhood.
Exactly.
Off an airboat. That's
yeah.
cool.
So the problem, the second problem happened when officers got there. He decided to keep driving the airboat.
Yeah.
He thought it was funny when the police came up to talk to him.
So he was white.
Geez.
There he is. Yeah.
He was drunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they didn't say that, but anyways, he would
This guy.
keep revving his airboat.
Yeah.
As
Anytime
every
they would
time
talk?
they would try to talk to him. So he's a grown child.
Yeah.
And then when they try, it doesn't say why, but it does say that they tried to arrest this guy's father. And that,
Yeah.
it doesn't say why though.
It was so annoying. They're like, "We're getting your dad, bro.
We're gonna take your
crap,
dad
not
too.
Your
my
dad's
dad.
going to jail."
Right. It's he told officers, "I will kill you if you
Okay.
touch him."
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was an issue.
Usually that's
making
when the cops
threats.
back off. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know it was serious between you and your dad.
Right. He's got Roman candles and an
Yeah.
airboat
Don't threaten his dad.
and a deep love for his father.
I think the reason
That's
why
a combination, yeah.
the reason why this guy doesn't seem as extreme is because the last two were like teachers who were supplying drugs and macing children.
Yep.
So this guy rides a boat down the street with fireworks, and we're like, I mean,
Cool.
cut him some slack.
Okay.
Right. Well,
He's
So
just trying
this
to
guy
party.
pulls up outside and he's like, you want to go for a ride?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I would
so.
go.
All
Yeah,
right.
think
But
so.
if it's actually the dean and he's got pot and vodka.
No.
No,
Oh,
you don't
no.
do it.
Not
No,
with
no.
him.
That's
No.
where you draw
I-
the line?
I don't
I
trust
draw
him
the
at
line
all.
there. Yeah. You have to be able to trust your elders.
Amen.
100%.
So our next one, we have a Florida man who was driving along the interstate. This actually happened right around Christmas Eve. This this guy was driving down.
Around Christmas Eve, so it could have been the day before.
It
or
could have been
Christmas Day.
or
Okay.
Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Maybe 3 days before. We
Well, it's
don't
less
know.
than
There's no
Special.
way to know.
It was last year.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, 2020. So, anyways, this guy, Jonathan Day, 41 years old, was driving down the interstate in a van, Interstate 75, and just chucking golf clubs out of the van.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
We don't know why.
Recyclers are really picky about, metals that are joined, tungsten and
Right.
aluminum.
Right.
So the cops were called
Yep.
because I guess he's littering golf clubs.
Yeah.
And so cops were called. They try to pull him over. This guy, I don't know what his deal is with the golf clubs, hops out of his van, swinging golf clubs at the cops.
Good Lord.
Okay, is tasered like immediately.
Yeah.
And then goes on to keep verbally threatening these
really?
cops.
Yeah.
Okay, he doesn't stop. I mean, he's been tasered. He's on
Is
the
there
ground.
alcohol involved
He's
in this?
out of golf club. Well, let me check the bottom of the article.
There's meth.
Yeah, possession of marijuana, controlled substances,
Get 'em.
substances, and drug paraphernalia.
Yeah.
It's always at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, because the story it explains everything. If you lead off with man on meth throws,
Yep.
Yeah, but
golf
that,
clubs
why
at
would I
the
want to
bottom
do that?
first.
I want to keep you like, if I just say man on meth chucking golf clubs out the van,
That's true.
the story's over.
But the thing is,
right?
okay, so you say he's charged with littering with golf clubs,
Right.
And we discussed earlier in the night, what is littering worse than
Everything.
stealing
Stealing
heads,
skulls.
stealing
Yeah.
faces? So I think this guy, out of
Okay.
everybody, probably has the worst crime:
If we're rating from top to bottom,
macing children,
No.
right,
stealing people's faces,
Yep.
right,
out of graves, and then supplying.
Skipping in line would probably be my first.
right,
Yeah.
yeah. But that's probably next
Lock
week.
them up.
Yeah.
So this guy's going to prison.
Oh yeah, you litter golf clubs. Yeah.
Get out of
yeah.
here!
Get
you
outta
piece
here.
of crap!
But what if you litter outside like a YMCA?
Not a big
It's
deal.
a
That's
gift.
supplying
It's charity.
children with
Thank
a new
you.
hobby.
It's all about where you litter.
right.
Amen.
Hey, fellas.
Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Good to see you
So-
outside the studio.
Yeah, thank you. This is not the place I wanted to
We
be.
never get to hang besides in the studio.
When we're in precarious situations, I
Right.
look to you to kind of gauge how stressed I should be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do you see it in my
100%.
shoulders and in my
I see
body?
how tense you are, and I'm like, yeah, I think we should be frightened.
Yeah.
You should. 'Cause
I feel the
like I'm
spirits.
carrying like 12 babies on my shoulders.
Come
feel
on.
like if you could give us like an icebreaker that's uplifting and not within the subject of like
No.
spooky or anything like
I
that.
thought the most anti-spooky
Uh-huh.
icebreaker.
Cool.
What celebrity dead would you allow to haunt you? Like
Okay.
if you only had like, or you can kill the celebrity.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
so just I want to clarify.
That's a big jump.
Which
What celebrity
dead
would you kill? First, answer that.
I don't
because
want
they
to
would
answer
haunt
that
you.
question
Oh,
at
okay.
all.
not
No?
on the air. But if you want to be haunted by them and they're not already dead, you're saying we could kill them.
Yep.
So that our answer makes sense.
Or if we want to stay safe, we can pick somebody that's already
Yeah.
I
gone-
think
that's gone
okay, let's
on.
all three agree right now
Right.
to pick somebody who's already passed on.
I'll
do that.
Well, okay.
Okay.
No, I'm going to kill my celebrity.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with Macaulay Culkin.
What?
He's alive.
He's alive.
Oh, for real?
You came up with the yes. Unless you know something. Oh my gosh! What's
Oh
the
my
release date of this
gosh.
episode?
This next
'Cause that
week?
would be. oof.
Oh God.
Okay, let me change it then.
All right,
okay.
change it.
Okay, Mel Gibson.
He's alive too.
Right. I don't think he understands.
Okay, well
No.
they've got to be dead.
Alive is opposite of dead.
I don't read the news. I don't know who's here with us. Okay,
Right.
let me.
Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide.
Pick another one, but aim small, miss small.
Oh, Mel Gibson's son from The Patriot.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Oh.
Oh no, Heath Ledger.
Oh my gosh! Jeez. What?
Oh
Wow.
no.
That's
Okay,
too far.
You have to go with that one now.
Okay,
Okay.
Heath Ledger. If I had to pick,
Yep.
now this is gonna get sentimental. I know you weren't trying to make me cry,
Right.
No, we
but the
were.
result
gonna
may
make
be me
myself
crying.
cry. Yeah.
If I had to pick someone to be haunted by, I think it'd be Heath Ledger.
But let's say which character in what movie?
Okay, so not
he's gonna
just-
be in a role.
not just the actor.
Yeah.
He's got to be in a role constantly. He's haunting me in
Okay.
character. He's a method haunt.
Yeah, he's a method haunter.
Okay, I think I would be haunted by Heath Ledger.
Oh.
From the youngest son in The Patriot, or the oldest son in the movie The Patriot.
Okay.
Okay.
Full colonial gear.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's such a good son.
He is a good son. And the way his bank looked in those pants, I think just
Pardon?
like he filled out that outfit. So I'm like, it
What?
would motivate me to do better in life.
What was the
get
B
fit.
word there?
Bank.
Bank.
Is that a thing?
Not familiar.
That's
No.
a term I
Okay.
think for rumpadump.
Oh, okay.
So
Good
I'm
to
saying
know.
I would pick Heath Ledger for his good looks, for his personality, and for his role in The Patriot.
And his butt.
And his butt. I don't.
Right.
Yeah. What's the big?
That's
deal?
interesting.
Yeah. How about you, Cameron? Who would you pick to haunt you?
Thank you.
Celebrity wise.
I think I'm gonna go Nancy Reagan.
Wow.
You SOB.
That's out of nowhere.
You're disrespectful, SOB. You take it back.
Okay, listen.
That's the president's wife.
Right. Well, listen to my reasoning. Okay. Here's the thing.
She was anti-obesity. That was her big thing, right?
And that's what I need in life. I need somebody to keep me in track, just like she did with old Ronald.
I don't think-
I feel like
Yeah.
if she
No, he's right.
followed me around and haunted me and kept me in line, kept me true to who I needed to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
The whole anti-obesity is perfect for me.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm in situations where
Go on.
that would really help.
How
So
about
if
the
buffets, if I have Miss Reagan on, I don't
On
want to
one
say she's on my
shoulder.
shoulder,
Right, I
but
see what
you're saying.
maybe
Shrank her.
behind my shoulder somewhere.
Don't need
saying,
that.
Rubbing your
Yeah,
shoulders.
you don't need that. Or, Cameron, you could probably do better
Yeah.
in this situation.
You should meet
or
my
in
husband,
life.
Ronald.
Right, he's
that-
doing really good.
So in this fantasy, you want a president's wife to tell you what not to eat. You want the ghost of a president's wife.
She wasn't in good shape.
I
You know
think I
that, right?
deserve a first lady
looked
material.
great.
Wow.
I think I deserve first lady material.
I'm about
yeah,
to poke holes
for my
all-
haunt.
I'm going to poke holes all in this. They didn't discover
Get 'em.
obesity until the 90s, bro. And
What?
she was in the.
This is true.
she-
He's right there.
Okay, that's because why?
Because Nancy Reagan.
She cut it out real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
She was
this is too
successful.
good.
yeah, she was.
What a great answer.
Yeah, thank you.
Josh, how about you? Who would you be haunted by?
I think I would actually kill a celebrity. If that's
Okay,
cool.
here we
Okay.
go.
All right.
Fantastic. We had 112 episodes. It was a great show.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
we did well for
You
ourselves.
guys know that giant Anthony Robbins, the encouragement guy?
What?
The motivational speaker?
Yeah.
Banana
yeah.
fingers?
I don't know how I'd take him down,
banana fingers.
Well,
He's got big hands.
I'm not sure I'm aware.
yeah, he's a real big, tall
He's a
monster of
very
man.
massive man.
Yeah.
Okay.
And great choice because if he hears the episode, he won't be angry because he's so motivational, like
Yeah, yeah,
positive
yeah.
and
Yep.
stuff.
Right. About
Just
the
think
fact that you're going to kill him so he can haunt
Eventually.
you. Okay.
So you want
that's not a
him,
good choice.
but the reasoning, the motive is always important because you want him to haunt you because he's so encouraging.
Bingo.
I see what you're saying.
That's it. I like the reasoning.
I don't think his character would be bothered that I killed him. And
So
he would
you, but
still
you
be
could
like,
pick like the Dolly. You could pick like Gandhi. You could pick so many people
Right.
that are already dead.
yeah, no.
Save you the murder charge.
I need modern
Right.
wisdom, not ancient, timeless wisdom.
I see what you're saying.
Okay.
I see
You already
so
have that.
Amen.
You
Read a
want
book.
millennial wisdom.
Right.
Read a book. I love that.
Awaken the Giants. is
Okay,
what
so just
Fanny
to
Robbins
clarify
says.
for our listeners, Heath Ledger for Wayne, Nancy Reagan for Cameron.
Yeah. Wow.
First lady. Reagan,
And
yeah, please respect the position.
sorry, first lady.
Fotis?
Yeah.
Fotis, Nancy Reagan, and then
Do the Fotis float behind me.
and then Nancy,
I don't like that at all.
and then Anthony Robbins.
Okay. Second question.
Oh,
Okay.
there's two. Okay.
Because I really wanted to know if you could only choose one of these guys.
Okay.
It's either Mark Wahlberg haunting you from The Happening or Cuba Gooding Jr. always practicing his part in radio.
Oh, no.
But they're in your house.
we have to skip this question.
What? Why?
We cannot do this question.
He's got a shopping cart and a radio.
I understand what he asked.
And then Mark Wahlberg's always like, oh, crap, the wind. You know how he does it? That was my work.
That movie I haven't seen.
Mark Wahlberg. I pick
Yeah,
Mark
he
Wahlberg.
runs from the-
I haven't seen it, but I'll pick Wahlberg.
But his Cuba Gooding Jr.'s radios picks up a lot of stations.
He's really good.
It's got
Have you guys
serious-
seen Snow Dogs? That's a good movie.
I pick Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah, 100%. That your real second question?
Yeah, it's right there. Read it.
Yeah.
There you
It's
go.
Mark Wahlberg or Cuba
First
Gooding
question.
Jr.?
My original question was this. It was posed by my girlfriend.
Okay.
So there's three now.
Yeah, there's three. Sorry.
Okay, perfect.
I'm going to do as many icebreakers as headlines.
I see what you're saying.
true.
We have 9
I did
icebreakers.
I think, yeah.
Did we do that many? I thought
I think
we did
6 or
three.
7 would be good.
I blacked out.
Okay.
My girlfriend, I don't know what we were doing. We weren't on ghost topics,
Okay.
Right.
but she said, would you rather be haunted by like my spirit
Okay.
or like just my body, no spirit?
So
Okay, break
like
it down.
her ghost without a body,
Yep.
Okay.
but it's like her personality is who she is. Or her body without her spirit, no personality.
Yeah, just like a walking like
Nah, yeah,
Okay.
no.
But hold on. She's going to work, right? She's bringing in an income. You just doubled your income, and now you just got a kind of a mute roommate. But she's really weak too.
Okay, so Josh just answered the question for himself, I think.
I mean, it's not like she's not eating.
Okay.
But I
So
was
you're
here's
only-
my thing. My mind immediately goes to, her personality. I want her spirit by me at all times. Talk to me.
Right.
Josh is like, I want that second income. But she's weak. She can't carry anything.
Well,
Okay.
I'm not starting a moving company.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to go, I'll answer it. I would go with the bodiless soul.
Thank you.
Oh,
With
okay.
me. I wouldn't call it a haunt. I wouldn't say that my wife would be haunting. Well,
No.
she might. But
You wouldn't be able to move on, you know?
No, I think I could because I think that if I need a night out, hey, babe,
You got Nancy Reagan.
babe, go hang out with Nancy tonight. Y'all go catch up for a little bit.
Oh, you think your wife will hang out with Nancy Reagan?
Oh, easy.
My ghost wife would leave me for Heath Ledger. I'm screwed, dude.
Oh,
easily.
yeah.
Then you're
For
not
sure.
haunted.
You got to choose the other.
How do you
option.
compete with another ghost? With a
Not
bank
Heath Ledger
with the
can.
butt he's got.
The bank, baby.
So like we said earlier, we are here at Thom Downs Antiques.
Yes.
Yes, we
glad
are.
to be here.
An amazing historic part of our hometown in Lakeland, Florida. And just to give you a little backstory, a little history about this place, first and foremost, we have our good friend Doug, who set this up.
Yes.
And we have Tom here with us on the set. This place is amazing. This location was built in 1925 as Lakeland's first Ford dealership.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow. Okay.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Tom's father started the current business here in the 80s, and now Tom, the man himself, he runs the place. And let me just say, it's absolutely fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Everything here is so classic, full of history.
Surrounded by like just amazing like furniture and paintings and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I'd never seen a hanging fabric tapestry. I always thought those were just in movies, but
Right.
now you want a rug
we don't
on the
get those in
wall.
America very often.
No, you don't.
That's
Not
in the
anymore.
old country.
Like, don't step on that rug. That's going on my wall later.
Exactly. But that's the thing is when we first started planning this project, we kind of thought it was going to be similar to other on locations that we've done before.
Right.
Okay, so we've done the Polk Theater. Most recently, we did the Green Swamp.
Okay.
But in both of those,
Scary ones.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
spooky stuff.
And this is kind of where we're at again. The mood is the same, right?
Yep.
The mood is spook.
Okay.
Okay, but the location itself isn't what we're focusing on tonight. Tonight, we're talking about some of the items here in Thom Downs Antiques. We think
Right.
the location itself probably goes free. The items, not so much.
Do we need to do that? Do we need to stir up
A bargain hunter? If you're a bargain hunter, come here.
a bargain hunter?
Oh, crap. I didn't mean to say that.
That's the thing,
Something
dude.
happened to my body.
I think just being here in general, I think the ghosts, they feed off of Josh's anxiety.
Okay.
Yep.
They know this guy's the guy we need to hunt.
Yeah,
I
we're going
thought
to
it was
attach
his
to him.
charisma.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
100%.
Ghosts are always looking for a guy with charisma.
Right.
Yeah, well, obviously, when you're dealing with items that are hundreds of years old, they're going to arrive with their own history, you know, like their own stories. And so basically what started off for us as is this place haunted has turned into are these items haunted? So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to go through a list of some of the most amazing items here. We're going to tell a little backstory and maybe experience some of this for ourselves. We'll see.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. And so when we met Tom and our friend Doug a few times while planning this out, each time we learned a little more about some of the unexplainable things that have happened with some of the antique merchandise here. And honestly, not everything is spooky. Some of it is just kind of silly or weird. But we're going to save the more sinister, creepy stuff for the end.
Okay.
We're going to start off
So we can
with
check
some,
out a little later.
Yeah. We're going to start off kind of fun and silly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, phew. Okay.
To gain your
build it
trust.
up.
Gain your trust. And then
Yeah.
we're going to break that trust down.
Okay.
Oh,
Perfect.
perfect.
Yeah, we're gonna
get
shatter-
those baby ghosts in first.
Yeah. Baby goes first. Grown up goes second.
Right.
Right. Heath Ledger second.
No. Oof.
Sorry.
Not again.
So one of my favorites for starters, right here on the table that we are taping on, is a book all about our homie Bone Mazel.
That's amazing.
Which is really cool.
Yeah.
If
And
you,
I thought Wayne was making this guy up.
You found this here?
yeah.
That's
Well,
awesome.
Doug found it.
Okay, cool.
Doug's so faithful, finding some amazing stuff. But yeah, we have a book here about Bone Mazel. So if you've listened to our show for any amount of time, you've probably heard one of our Bone Mazel episodes.
Right. He's a hero.
Bone is a
Definitely.
hero. He's a famous.
Well, both. Back
famous?
then they said it like
I
that.
would want to be haunted by Bone Mazel.
You can't change your answer.
Wow.
Oh
No.
my God.
You
You're
gotta give it
married
to him.
to
I feel
Nancy
like he
Reagan.
could give me some like
You're
really
married to
cool
Nancy
advice to
Reagan.
like impress people.
I think
married
so.
to Nancy. Okay.
I
I'll
think
keep
so.
Nancy.
Bone Mazel would be a great haunt. He was a bounty hunting cowboy from Florida's history. And so when we walked in and we saw this book, we're like, this is going to be a great episode.
Oh, yeah.
This is our vibe. So that's
sure.
amazing. But one of our first actual antique items here is this very strange, I guess you could call it massage chair.
Is that what they called it? A massage
It
chair?
looks
'Cause
like a torture chair to me personally.
It's
Yeah, massage and torture goes hand in hand sometimes.
what I noticed is that
That's
like
true.
the padding on the head part
Right.
looks like it was built for like I don't know a
Strapping
giant
your
pencil.
head down.
A giant pencil.
Yeah,
What?
that's just I don't know. It's just my head's not shaped like that.
Well, it's actually this is a technical name for it here. It's a vibrating medicinal massage chair.
Oh, right.
Oh, I have seen that on websites.
It's on Amazon.
Yeah, Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, vibration therapy
It's medicinal though.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Strictly.
100 strictly
What is
medicinal.
Right.
Vibration therapy was developed in 1895
Yep.
by Dr. John Harvey Kellogg. It was
Wait, what?
believed.
okay.
Yeah, it was. It was
Okay.
believed.
Don't you say?
I heard cereal, so
No, it
you
wasn't.
said cereal. You started saying it.
This
That's
guy
when you
moved
heard
from
it.
vibrating chairs to cereal.
that's a great.
It's a natural progression, actually.
It really is.
Think about it.
It was believed that you could fix intestinal problems,
Yep.
headaches, backaches, all the above just by using vibration. Basically, you can vibrate all your cares away, which I've always said that.
I don't think he said that.
I've said that in most conversations.
I haven't heard it recently.
but I've said it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was a spot, episode 3.
I said, Josh, if you're hurting, just vibrate it away.
Well, because of my sneezes.
Right. And now we know that there's a chair for that. So basically in the 1950s, this chair was used for mental health reasons, which is a little different.
Right.
If you were struggling mentally, feeling dread, or just kind of down and out.
Okay. Dread, really.
You could sit in this chair for 30 seconds.
Okay.
And when you stood up, the doctors would say, you feel better? And then you're like, yeah, I feel
Absolutely.
Oh, I think Sylvester Stallone sat in this to get ready for his role in Judge Dredd.
100%.
That's where I've seen this before.
100%. You're spot on for that. And so basically, people charge money for this. They thought that it was a real healing technique.
Okay.
The science behind it was that the chair is so like wildly uncomfortable that when you stand
can't
up,
wait.
when you
Yeah, does it have spikes or anything else that can go in my body?
no, just vibrations.
Oh, okay.
So when you stand up afterwards, you forget how crappy you felt beforehand
Because you feel more crappy?
because you feel different.
Okay.
You feel different.
That's a
like,
good excuse.
Like your body chemistry, your spiritual chemistry has changed.
It's
altered.
shook up a little bit.
It's shook up a little bit.
wow.
You're
Nice
all shook
one,
up.
Cam.
Yeah.
So when we visited last week, I sat on it.
Go on.
It feels like sitting on a lawnmower. Like
not familiar.
No.
you know how
Go on. I got a lawn guy, actually. And I've asked if I could ride with him, and he's like, no.
Right.
It's a one-man.
yeah, that's what it feels like.
Okay.
And lucky for us,
Think
tonight,
lawnmower when you're sitting on it.
Picture this.
I had an old snapper, but it kept catching on fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was scary.
So it's not going to be any worse than that. I promise. It may catch on fire.
Okay, cool.
But basically, last week I sat in it, wasn't too awful. And tonight, Josh has volunteered so graciously.
Have I?
I don't remember.
You said if I want my stipend.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
To sit on this bad boy for the prescribed 30 seconds. Okay.
Right, yeah.
Doctors in the 50s, if you came to them with mental issues, they would say, sit on this for 30 seconds.
Are they writing you a note and then you're going to a separate facility and you're like, here's my doctor's note? And they're like, phew, because I can't let you on the chair without a doctor's note.
Right. And that's how it happened.
Okay, I get it now.
But we've got one here now tonight.
Yeah.
Luckily, Cameron has ran audio.
Yeah.
Wires all over.
You got your
thing,
own vibrating medicinal chair microphone set up.
as I requested.
Yeah.
So thank you.
So we're going to move Josh from his current seat to that seat.
Oh, this is happening. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I'd have a time to mentally prepare to sit in a vibrating chair.
Nope.
You got about 27 seconds.
My legs have gone numb now. I don't know if I can stand.
Let's do it.
Oh, I hate you guys.
So Josh is in. Josh, you feel good?
No, not at all.
You look comfortable.
No, I mean, I have a replica of this chair, but it didn't have the motor.
Gotcha.
okay.
So-
He took the motor off to power his lawnmower.
Yeah, you can pull it off a lawnmower, I've heard.
Yeah, amen.
Same motor.
Yeah. So
Go ahead and just get this done.
Well, no. Before
No
we
more.
before we start, what are you hoping? Is there any kind of ailment, feeling that you are hoping will shake out right now?
yeah, I've got a large assortment of phlegm in my esophagus,
Okay.
which keeps my singing voice down, so they don't
true.
let me on stage
Right.
at the karaoke.
Yeah.
Or-
So you
all are
need
supposedly welcome, but
you need to shake out that phlegm so you can sing karaoke.
sneezes.
Right.
So when Josh sneezes, his arm goes numb.
Both.
So what we need, both arms go numb.
Yeah.
So when you're done with this, we'll do a sneeze, see how you feel.
Yeah, you got pepper on hand.
Yeah. We could have a miracle right here on the show.
Oh, I believe in miracles.
Yeah, scoot over Joel Osteen. We got
Right.
this is what we're
Wow,
coming
prophetic.
coming in hot right now.
So we want to do the normal prescribed
No,
1 minute.
no, I'm probably going for like 3
1 minute.
seconds.
Oh no, come on.
I think can somebody set we have our entire team here.
No
God
need.
bless you guys.
I got it up here.
You have an entire team watching you do
Can
this.
we can we
Got a
can we
timer
have
up here.
a 30-second timer?
Good Lord built a timer in my brain.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Flip that bad boy on.
I hate you guys.
And
I feel like my teeth are gonna fall out.
You got to put
You
your
guys-
head back.
You guys didn't know I had dentures. I'm gonna close my eyes. I
do
can't
it.
look at you guys.
Just enjoy it.
Oh yeah, that doesn't hit like a whole body. More it's like it's here. It's got to be like
It's where?
it's between the nips and the belly button, or it hits you. I feel like I want to burp and throw up.
You got to put your head back.
Okay, that just
It said it could heal intestinal issues, bro. So maybe
Right.
that's what it is.
no. I don't think my sneezes are related to anything.
I can hear your voice
Bow.
shaking. You can keep going.
I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, I feel like the longer you go, the better your singing voice is gonna get.
Oh God. Oh, and the slow down vibrations of
That was a long stop.
that one's been actually heavy.
We were just told he went 40 seconds.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing, bro.
That's impressive.
That's amazing.
Why are you holding your ears?
You guys knew I had loose eardrums.
Oh no!
Now they're like sitting on the wall.
We just need to get a shot of you walking now.
I don't think I can get up. I feel real loose. Actually, I feel like I just drank like 3 beers.
You look great though.
It's intimidating. The sound of it in the room is
Oh, yeah.
intimidating. in
Yeah, you're
itself.
not doing this in private. Your neighbors are going to know.
Oh,
Right.
100.
Well, because their lights are going to dim.
Yeah.
That did happen. Yeah.
All right, God bless. We're gonna get Josh moved.
Well, the footsteps on springs too, so you can't even like get out of this.
So we're getting Josh moved over from the medical chair back to his normal chair. How do you feel? Do you?
So, I didn't expect that level of vibration.
Yeah,
I
it's
expected,
a heavy vibration.
Yeah, it is. You feel it right in your core.
Right.
And luckily, the whole time I was flexing my core.
Okay.
Yeah.
good.
Right.
So I'll probably wake up tomorrow 8-pack.
Come on.
yeah.
Easy. I mean, so do you feel like, from a medical standpoint, it did something for you, and that the doctors were right from the when was it 50s?
I mean, I went in feeling good.
Right.
Now I feel disgusted. Yeah.
It did its job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Perfect.
So I love it though, but here's the thing.
I still feel it.
It does say a little bit about just medicine in general, because you hear about these weird experimental treatments from like 100 years ago, like 50 years ago, and then experiencing one for yourself is like, yeah, what were they thinking?
Yeah, I think I'm holding on to the mic for stability. So I just,
Yeah, that's the weird thing is it just shakes your guts out, man. Like for the most part, like it's not a good feeling, right? And that's what I was trying to say was people with real ailments went to the doctor, and instead of getting prescribed something that was like, could fix it, they were just like, sit in this bad boy.
That's kind of sad, actually.
yeah. I mean,
It's not sad when Josh did it. I mean, I wasn't sad at all.
right.
you
But
think
that
if
makes me a
like
little sad.
if you always felt shaky, you could get in that, and then it would like
Unshake
start
you.
seeing like clear.
I think
Maybe
so.
that could
Yeah.
be it,
so.
dude. Well, listen, we're gonna
You're
move on from that to something just a tiny bit darker.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so not a lot darker, but a little bit darker.
Is someone trying this out?
If somebody wants to sit in this, God bless them, but I don't recommend it. This chair, it's another chair on the list. It's called a bishop's chair.
Okay.
Okay. Now this bad boy is literally like towering over us right now. It is massive.
I mean, if I'm 6'8",
right,
then that thing's got to be like 15 feet.
exactly.
I think so.
Okay.
It's big.
This bad boy is so big. It's from the 1600s, and there's no easy way to say this. This chair has seen some stuff. So for those of you who aren't familiar with what a bishop's chair is, this massive chair is where men would sit 400 years ago and decide who was going to be burned at the stake.
Okay, wait.
Oh, you need a
Back
special
up.
chair for that?
Yeah, buzzkill.
I thought that was like a I'm preaching and guiding my flock, and I'm going to sit here when I'm tired.
Right, the bishop's chair.
Right.
That's what you would think.
That's
Okay,
a positive thing. There's little, they're a little
Cherubs.
creepy. There's
Yeah.
little fat babies on it.
Okay, well,
But
don't
back
be
up, you
offensive.
said that.
They would sit there and prescribe ways of torture and death.
Oh,
Okay.
well, I get it.
That's
Just
not
to
a
go
good
ahead
chair.
and clarify
You
that.
can't do
So-
that in a normal chair. Like,
No.
Not in a
You're
folding
not
lawn
getting,
chair.
No,
You're
you
not
get
getting
15
respected.
foot.
If someone tells you that they're going to drown you in a river sitting in a folded lawn chair, you're like, I'm not listening to that guy.
Right, and you're
He's
probably
sitting
in
in
Polk
this,
County.
Yeah, he's sitting in this 20-foot bishop's chair
instant
Right.
authority figure.
that has Latin written on the back, and you're like, well, I guess I'm a goner. Okay, so basically, on the back of this massive chair, it says, I
this.
think I'm about to summon something into the
Oh,
room.
gosh.
It says in Latin, Domine me,
Oh, you totally have it.
Yeah.
serie me.
well, I think he stumbled
Serie.
so that he wouldn't conjure.
Serie is like the first word in Latin that you normally learn
I'm
in
not
school.
I'm not saying it for real because I don't want to actually conjure
that's
something.
actually a good
You see what
idea.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
very
so
good.
but that basically
Mispronouncing on purpose, you're saying.
right.
Okay.
My Latin's a bit rusty, but it does say basically the translation is "Lord have mercy on me." And so when just put yourself
It's
in
for
the
the bishop.
You would think in retrospect, yes.
The person he's about
But
to.
at the time when you're kind of like there looking up at this massive chair, you're receiving your sentence. One of the last things you would see above this chair is in giant Latin letters, Lord have mercy on me, because you're going to your death. You
True.
wouldn't go to prison after this. You're going to be burned at the stake. You're going to be, drowned in a river or whatnot.
So it's always like a death sentence. It's not like
100%.
tickle fight.
No, never.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's always like the dark. And so if you want to talk about haunted furniture, right, I would sit in that lawnmower chair
Yeah.
for like 10 minutes before I'm sitting in that bad boy over there.
Okay. So if the doctor says 11 minutes, you're like, nah, bishop chair for me.
Yeah, I guess the bishop's chair. Or you sit in front of the bishop's chair and the bishop says 11 minutes in the vibrating chair.
I think
Oh,
that would be
no.
the true torture. Yeah.
And that would be where you kind of have to check out a little bit. But what's fascinating, about that chair is it explains a lot kind of just in general about this place, right? You have these very antique, ancient items
Right.
that are here, and they've seen so much. They have so much history. That chair has been around for 400 years. I mean, that's absolutely insane. And
That's
I say
insane.
chair, it's hard for you to mentally picture how large this thing
Right.
is.
And
I
it's
mean,
in Lakeland.
Yeah.
that's what's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Is how and that's just one of the items here in this place where
Right.
you wonder like what was its story like? How did it find its way here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
They
what's
all
the
have kind
checklist
of,
for ownership? Like cathedral ceilings,
right? Sure, exactly.
Yeah. Big truck.
income.
Right.
High-ranking Catholic official,
Yeah.
Yep.
Not
Right.
scared of summoning demons.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, I don't think the people that died from the bishop's chair, are mad at the chair. So I don't know if they would
That's
haunt
true.
the chair.
Oh, that's true. They're
Yeah.
upset at the bishop.
Well, maybe I wonder if like another bishop came in with a bigger chair and he's like, you're dead.
Oh,
Yeah, he
whoever's
killed
got the
this
biggest
bishop.
chair. It's a
Right.
chair measuring contest.
Always.
I see what you mean. But basically, what we have happened here a couple times, and we've learned this through our friend Tom and our friend Doug, is that sometimes people will buy something here and they take it home and they feel like something extra came home with them.
Yeah, what I bought.
Right. No. So not like a treat,
Ideally.
not like a bonus gift. People have basically called the shop up and been like, "Hey, like this thing is haunted. Like I don't want this in my house
they're
anymore."
using the H word.
Right. H word, haunted.
And they didn't want that?
They didn't buy it because it was haunted. They bought it because it was beautiful and ancient. And then they get home, find out there's a spirit traveling.
Right. But
along.
everything beautiful is slightly haunted.
I think
Come
it has
on.
to be.
Yeah.
Cameron just got emo as all get out right there. Everything that's beautiful is slightly haunted. Was the name of his band actually in high school?
Yeah, I
which
wrote a
is-
song about
what
it.
a
What was the
coincidence.
first song?
Huh? Haunted Beauty?
There you go.
Yeah,
he nailed it. But one of the things we're going to talk about tonight is this item that we're calling Catherine's Mirror.
Okay, it has a name.
Yeah,
Okay.
Catherine's Mirror. Okay, so as you can guess, it's this massive mirror.
Oh,
here-
phew.
Yeah, here at the place.
Solved.
Catherine's Mirror. It's body size,
Ooh.
and it's here with us in the shop right now. It's been here for quite a while. But here's the thing: it's not that nobody wants it because it's actually been purchased 3 times.
Okay.
Now, is body sized, is that like normal for when I'm shopping for a mirror? Like, do you have a body sized mirror? It just seems like,
It's very descriptive.
yeah.
This is a mirror that would capture your entire body, so
Yeah.
you can
Or
see
I
everything.
just want something from a dome.
for your dome. That's a dome mirror.
Oh,
Yeah,
got
Right.
it.
So this is a body size mirror. And then this mirror has been bought 3 times. It's been returned 3 times. And so it's safe to say indeed that it's probably the most haunted item in the building.
Now, Tom, do you give them their money back if they return? Nah, hey, man.
that's it. That's
There
it.
he is.
You buy a haunted
That's
item.
a big no from Tom.
That's your haunted item.
Right.
Okay. You own that haunted item. The first time it was purchased was actually for a clothing boutique. They wanted it for their
Body
dressing
size
room. They figured it's like it's antique, it's fashionable.
right. You want a body size mirror.
You need
Right.
one, yeah.
Right.
It lasted about a week. Okay.
Okay.
The owner of the boutique calls. He goes, "Look, I don't want this. I don't want to cause any trouble. But 9 out of 10 guests who come into my shop and they try on clothes, they claim that the mirror makes them feel uneasy.
So does mine, but that's just because
God,
of
this
the
is
reflection.
That's just self-esteem
Yeah.
issues.
Right.
Right.
Dim
Yeah.
the lights a little bit. Your mirror makes you feel good.
So this, basically, people were saying best case scenario, they feel a presence. Worst case scenario, shoppers claim they see somebody in the reflection who isn't actually there behind them when they turn around.
Yeah,
You don't
that's
want
just
that in a
Janet,
dressing
the
room.
helper.
Right.
She's like, I'm here. I'm just seeing if you need anything.
Just seeing if you need any.
If you see somebody else in a dressing room, that's close too.
Oh,
Yeah.
They're like,
okay.
they got to be like right behind you. That's uncomfortable.
It's very uncomfortable. So needless to say, they bring the mirror back. Like, hey, like it's we feel like something haunted about this. We don't want it. So the next person who buys it was a student in town who attended one of the universities here in Lakeland. She never made it back to the dorm room.
Oh, really?
I don't like that.
Yeah, so she buys the mirror. She
Rest in peace. Sorry.
She puts it in her back.
back.
She puts it in her back seat, and on the way back, she looks in her rearview mirror, and she sees a woman looking back at her from inside the mirror.
Okay.
So she
turns around.
She freaks out a little bit. Yeah, she brings it back and she leaves it on the doorstep here with a note attached.
Jeez.
And so now we've got twice where this thing's been like picked up, and then people go, "Hey, man, like look, there's something in it. It's haunted." The last time it was purchased was actually the longest that it stayed outside of the shop.
Okay.
It was an elderly couple from Maryland. They bought a home here in Lakeland, and they came by Tom's looking for a new piece for their bedroom.
Yep.
And they decided on Catherine's mirror, and they were given a heads up, like, look, hey, this probably isn't the best mirror. There's other mirrors. This one's maybe possibly haunted.
Oh, good. Okay.
Here's the thing.
Well, it's named after a lady. So I think if you go,
lady.
I got Catherine's mirror, and you go, oh, did Catherine design it?
Right.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Catherine the Great. Yeah,
Got
but
it.
she's been dead for a bit.
Oh, geez.
So basically, but they didn't care. They wanted the mirror. That mirror lasted for an entire month in their home. She said that basically when they brought the mirror inside, she saw the woman instantly.
Okay.
It happened on the first day.
Is she shy in the store? Like, is she not seen? Do people not see her while they're in
Not
the
so
store?
much.
I
No,
gotcha.
not-
she's like the SPCA. You want a puppy? You know.
What?
Yeah, they at the SPCA they don't really show their personality.
Oh,
You know, they're all like,
I see.
They're all like, I'm sweet.
Yeah, all
And then you
puppies
get
are
'em home.
liars when they want to be adopted.
The same with the mirror. The same with ghost mirrors.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're getting till you get
And
home.
then they rip up your recliner.
I see the parallel.
Same with a ghost mirror.
Super
Jeez.
clear.
Tear up your couch. So basically, the first day they see it, and this woman immediately tries to communicate with the lady in the mirror.
Okay.
And when she does that, strange things start happening around their home.
Yeah, I could see that.
Did she
So-
wave? I just want to know what she tried first.
She says first thing she did was throw up gang signs
Absolutely. Yep.
to see where her loyalties lie.
Yeah.
Right.
And oddly enough,
It was Latin Kings.
yep.
Oh,
always.
After days of trying to communicate and the lights going out randomly, picture frames breaking, the most disturbing thing that this couple experienced was the whispering at night.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Is that?
I think that's where I'd probably draw the line.
You gotta
I
look
think-
at the pipes first in your old house. Sure.
Yeah, I think some of it makes me uneasy, but the whispering at night, the ghostly conversations isn't something I want.
Oh, I do have a clock radio that's got rain, sunshine,
Right.
whispers.
That's supposed to be there.
Yeah, it's not white noise.
Right.
So after the couple lost sleep for weeks, the woman claims that she finally got a verbal response from the lady in the mirror. She said, this lady in the mirror said that her name was Catherine and that all she wanted to do was be taken home. So the problem is no one really knew where home was for her. I mean,
Well, she has to ask.
Yeah,
I mean,
she didn't
you
GPS
need to
said she
follow
didn't-
up on this.
Right, like where do you live?
Yeah.
So the couple, they bring the mirror and supposedly Catherine back with it here to Thom Downs Antiques, and it hasn't happened since. So maybe this is home for her.
Oh,
we don't.
wow.
We don't really know. The mirror is
She's
currently
happy.
here.
Yep.
It's for the most part. There's been no reported strange happenings, so we think Catherine is okay. She's happy to live here. But regardless of whatever you believe, there are two things that we want you to know.
Okay.
Number one, this place is absolutely amazing.
Oh, yeah. It's incredible.
It's like a history lesson walking around.
yeah.
there.
If you are visiting Lakeland or if you live here, make a point to come by, not just to see Catherine in her mirror, but to purchase something. There's so many beautiful classic items.
Right.
It's a wonderful place. The only thing that's still haunted, I think, is the mirror. Everything else is ghost-free.
Well,
Allegedly.
Allegedly ghost-free.
you have to take it outside.
to see if it's ghost-free
check,
after you
yeah.
pay for it.
You have to make her mad.
Yeah, you got to shake her.
Yeah, right. If you just keep her happy, she might just stay in her mirror. But
Maybe. The second thing we want you to know is that as soon as this episode ends, we want you to head over to youtube.com/FloridaMen because we have a companion video for this episode. Episode 112 is being taped right now. We have our entire team here.
Oh, that's the purpose of the.
That's the purpose of the camera.
yeah, so
and-
whatever
and the
picture
lights.
of Josh shaking in a chair that you had
God.
mentally,
You want to see it?
make it a
do not wanna see
reality.
You want to see
There's
it
a lot of
happen?
shaking.
Yeah. There's a lot of
Yeah.
shaking.
Now I've seen that video before on a different website.
Yeah,
but
well,
this
it's
one's
a different
gonna-
chair too.
Right, but this one's going to be
It
on
was still Josh,
YouTube.
though.
Yeah,
Amen.
100%. So youtube.com/FloridaMan. You guys will see it there. It'll air the same night this episode drops next week. Boys, is there anything you want to say before we head out?
Wow, put us on the spot.
I'm very happy here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All
Right.
You're talking in the mic. Why are you talking so
talking-
loudly?
I think he wants the ghost to know
Yeah.
that this is a good place.
It's an amazing place.
Okay.
Yeah. I would never take anybody home accidentally.
Well, that's good to hear.
That's a
I'm
great
not sure
point.
why he keeps announcing these.
If you want to hear more about our show, if this is your first time tuning in, we are on location. We don't normally do this. This is a special episode, but you can find us online, any social media account. It's FMOFM Podcast. If you want to hear some bonus stuff, some extra episodes, or watch our weekly live stream, it's patreon.com/FMOFM Podcast. We love you guys. We'll see you next week. See ya.
See ya. That's what I was saying. I mean, you get me, not like anybody else. I think it's just me and you. We do a show. It can be like Josh and the Ghost or something. And then I can just do icebreakers. And I don't have to do like the story or the headlines. And I think we kill it, you know. I got the charisma. You've got the omnipresence. And yeah. Man, you're a good listener. Okay. I'll take it back to the boys and we'll see. I'm not going to tell them about you, obviously. But they should be fine. Oh, yeah. No. I don't need like a full setup for you because obviously nobody can hear you. So it's just going to be me, you in the office. I'll do some really clever stuff with the ghost if that's cool. I don't know how you want to be portrayed, but all right. You come get in my car. We'll take off.